let me tell you, this is not my regular video. If you are someone who is very sensitive to the concept of ghost, don't watch it because it is going to get very scary and weird. So, 3 days ago, I had a very scary dream. And from the past few months, I am in the habit of recording the dreams that I have if I'm able to remember them once I am awake. So I think this is the 11th or 12th dream that I'm able to remember vividly that I recorded in my notes app. So what happened in that dream is I felt like somebody outside is trying to get into my home, which is a ghost. So I did not step out of my home, but I felt like someone that I know. It felt like my sister is telling me it'll be all right. Open the door and you can explore what is outside. I opened the door and I saw the ghost and I literally freaked out. I could see something way more darker and black than the background. It was completely black and dark, but I could see the outline, right? I could see a ghost. Immediately, I got into my home and I locked the door. That's when I woke up. So I recorded a video about it as well 3 days back. After recording that video, I received a weird DM from someone in the United States. It was a lengthy paragraph where she was telling me not to experiment with astral projection and to find someone who can guide me. Tell you why I was trying to do this. I stopped, experimenting with the astral projection playlist, but I was doing a specific new kind of meditation that I thought would be helpful. I was trying to get in a space where I'm able to pull in energy from the dark matter that is in the universe. Okay. So this backfired, and the same day I received this ghost in my dream, which actually, if I look back, sounded like a warning that don't even try. So as soon as I received that DM, I started reading, and it felt like this person knew what she was talking about. So immediately we exchanged our WhatsApp numbers, and I got on a call with her, and she told me that whatever you're doing is not good for you. And guess what? Even I know whatever I am doing is not good for me, but I literally thought of, you know, taking a month leave next month to do astral projection. So the moment I got this DM of her telling me not to do it, I asked her why. Because she told me I am not ready for it. And I told her, you know what? It's okay. I'm ready to risk it. So she literally did this meditation session with me, trying to create a shield around me so that I'm safe whenever I am doing astral projection. I know this sounds weird, but it is true. And the more we started talking, the more I've realized that she has some answers that I need. But whenever I am asking her something that I am curious about, I could literally feel that it is not her who is talking, but somebody is speaking. And she is the one who is channeling it. I know this sounds very weird, but it is true. Because every time I'm asking something, she's able to respond not just with very good response, but everything that she is speaking is making a lot more sense to me. I felt like as if I am getting the answers that is something not that is not I am expecting, but they are also the ones which are making me think and realize that there is a lot more than what I think about life. So I asked her a couple of questions like, what is life about? Where do we go when we die? Why this universe is built in this way? And she has a very, I wouldn't say weird, but I am also someone who has explored a lot of theories of everything, where different people from different fields try to come up with a theory where they explain the entire universe and our human existence. But her theory felt a little familiar. felt like it is true. But the weird thing is, she did not read books about those things and spirituality like how I did. And the more I spoke to her, the more I felt like even though she has no proper experience of reading books and knowing about them, but something is telling her the answers whenever I have some questions, right? So I started talking to her and asking a lot of questions. And I asked her, what is this theory about? What do you think happens once we die? And what are we even here for? So she has a theory that I think is very interesting. So I asked her if I can make a video about it, and she agreed to it. Maybe once we make once I make the video, if you guys have a lot of questions, you can comment it, and I will see if I can, get her on a podcast, or if she can reply to me, and I can tell you whatever the answers, I mean, whatever the questions you have, I'll get the answers for you. But what is the theory all about? Let me tell you that. So, according to her, there are different versions of our existing reality, like the multiverse. So every multiverse has a different version, which sometimes, for example, I am a very good human being in a different version, or I am a very bad human being in a different version. These versions will exist in millions of multiverses. That means every version that I could imagine exists at the same point. Now, I asked her, so how can I be the best version of myself? Now, her answer was, if you can believe in it, if you take action towards what you want, you are merging with the version that has that qualities. That means everything for all of those versions is happening simultaneously. And the moment I decide that I want to be in that state of mind, my universe is literally merging with that universe, right? And I am in that highest state of consciousness. The moment I decide, or the moment I feel like, I am not in a good state of consciousness, where I'm at a lower state of consciousness, I will split from that universe, and I'll literally merge with a different universe where the state of consciousness that I have is low. Now, I know I'm not able to, communicate the exact theory. I know a lot of things are getting lost in translation. But when I started asking her a lot of questions, I felt like the answers are not coming from her, but someone is speaking on her behalf. And it felt very scary. And when I told her this, she's telling me that she also received similar feedback from few of her friends, where they ask her intellectual questions and the answers are not from her, but from someone else. Someone could be the best version of her in a different universe. So I started talking, and to an extent where I almost convinced her to record a podcast with me, even though she's not ready yet, but she's actively writing a book about it. If you have any questions, drop in the comment. I'll find out the answers from her, and let's see if we can convince her to get on a podcast with me to explain all of these things. The weird thing is, she has the voice, a similar voice, which I heard, which told me that it'll be okay. I can come out of the home. So I don't know what is happening. Uh, Wait for part two. Thank you so much for listening.